So Vikram, I have seen you, I think 10 or 12 years ago, you were moving around Bombay, Delhi, and you were in the process of starting your fund, and you did it. And now you just mentioned that you've even got carry that you contributed to the IIT Foundation. Congratulations. My question to you, sir, is what's been your VC journey? If you could just describe that, what would you attribute to your success?
Thanks. And you've seen it, I also remember meeting you very early, in early days as well. So I would say that I think, started in 2011. And one of the things which I realized was that venture capital is all about, having that right connect with the people. And the connect is on both the sides, whether they're your investors or your portfolio companies. And the original idea was that we'll raise capital only from the IIT alumni and we'll deploy capital only in IIT alumni. And we actually had a team of, so I created a team within a year with, 4 of us, all from same batch, same hostel, IIT Delhi. It was quite interesting. We reached out to 75,000 alumni in the first year itself. Basically asking 3 questions. Would you want to invest in this? And we were raising 200 crores at that time. Or is there something you have that we can invest in? Or give us one day of your month and we'll take it contractually as mentors. And it was very interesting that within 6 months we received some 21,000 responses. People, majority of them basically saying, very happy to give one day of the month. And a very large number of people saying, here's a startup we're working on. Can you please help us with some guidance or with some funds? And of course, many came back and said, what's the ticket size? We'd love to invest in it. So we raised about 240 crores in Fund 1. We invested in 10 companies. We are Series A investors. We basically, and right from the beginning, the Series A check has increased from 15 to 18 crores to now about 40 to 50 crores that we do from a Fund 3, which is 2,000 crore in size. I would say the biggest, one of the biggest things that happened for us, people like Nishith Bhai, who actually supported us, even before I actually formally launched IVCAP, that passion that came from our board members, we have quite a few distinguished alumni, and a lot of alumni who actually came as mentors. That actually became a platform. And that platform, we started looking at a lot of very good opportunities. And if it was an IIT alumnus startup, it naturally came to us. It doesn't mean that we only invest in IIT alumni. 60% of our portfolio is IIT alumni. Interestingly, this whole concept of give back, which was, he said 25% of our carry of Fund 1, we said we'll give back as endowment to the IITs, which actually led to the formation of India's first endowment fund at IIT Delhi, and now a lot of other institutions are doing that. That actually became a hook for a lot of alumni. And in fact, I remember discussing that with Nishith Bhai at that time, and he said even lawyers should do that.
So apart from IIT alums, some lawyers also ended up investing in the fund.
and I think it kind of, that concept actually struck very well. And the reason why we were able to create a very powerful platform with people wanting to work with us, not just because they were looking for capital appreciation. They were looking for that give back as their primary motive to get associated with us. So I would say, to answer your question, that has been our main driver. And of course, we have quite a few institutional investors. We have 27 Indian institutions, including the largest banks, insurance companies. State Bank of India has been our investor from our Fund 1 itself, as an example. And they actually, in their history, did their first ever co-investment with any VC fund, which was in Biryani by Kilo. So they just put 15 crores, in a last round as their first ever co-investment. And we have other banks, the largest banks, insurance companies, all investors with us. So I think we've been very fortunate in this entire journey.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
They've done a fantastic job, I think. We must give a big round of applause to Vikram. And they're from technology to technology of making biryani, the IIT way. Great job done. Should we close this? I think you have... yeah. But before that, I thought anybody else. I think we are all okay now. Let us have video
just-
how the biryani is
So
done.
we have 3-4 videos, small, which
Sure,
are
sure, sure,
entertaining.
no
also.
problem.
So if you go to the screen, थोड़ा ज्ञान भी है पर मैं सिर्फ वीडियो चलाऊंगा.